Hi guys, welcome back. It is another exciting game between Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon, and Arsenal came out on top with a goal to nil, thanks to the goal from Kai Havertz, which was assisted by Gabriel Martinelli in the 91st minute. That was the extra time, just 2 minutes extra time, and Kai Havertz gave us now all the victory. First and foremost, I have to say that, well, that game wasn't really that exciting, I have to say, because based on creative, from creative point of view, I don't think Arsenal did enough, right? But in terms of ball playing, I think we did well. But from my own point of view, I believe that, that game was really, it was a very, very tight game. And I will give the little understanding that I have about the game to you in this video. First and foremost, number one issue that Arsenal faced in the earlier part of that first half was the way Sporting Lisbon set up, which prevented Arsenal from playing through the middle by pressing Arsenal by 4 men, right? They didn't press our center back, and they let us have all the balls. However, they make it very, very difficult for Arsenal to play through the middle, and they overloaded the midfield, which initially caused Arsenal some problems. And Arsenal were looking for ways to break them down, and that limited the way Arsenal created in that game, I have to say. And the second thing, when they were attacking Arsenal, they stretched Arsenal wide with Araujo, which was their left back. He played very, very high up the field, and they nearly got an opening goal through him, and which was that was the weak link in Arsenal's defense, which was from Ben White, which I think they exploit really well in that game, and they nearly as well got a goal through Ben White's position. And however, there's something that Arsenal did really well, which I was pleased about in that game as well, which was Arsenal's high press. The way we pressed Sporting Lisbon, they gave the ball away on multiple occasions, but Arsenal could not capitalize on those slips by quickly moving the ball into the final third, which I think it is something that we need to improve on going forward. But for me personally, I don't see something special in that first half, for the fact that we only struck the crossbar. They also struck our own crossbar as well through an effort from Araujo. In the second half, right, Martin Zubimendi got a goal which was ruled out for initial offside by Victor Gyökeres. It was a fantastic goal, by the way, but it was eventually ruled off. But in the second half as well, the same thing happened in the earlier part of the game, where they tried to overload the midfield. But that didn't last for long, because Arsenal were able to still manage to play through the middle and create some chances. But there was no really clear-cut chances that we created in that game, except that goal that Kai Havertz scored. That was the only clear-cut opportunity that we created in that game. The only clear-cut chance that we created that resulted into a goal, which was a fantastic pass from Gabriel Martinelli, by the way, because when Kai Havertz is a big game player, right? And when he came on, his intelligence, the way he running behind Sporting Lisbon's defense, we haven't had that prior to his introduction, because I was also complaining about our players not running in behind Sporting Lisbon's defense just to expose their eye line. And as well, when he came on, he tried to do that, and as well, that was what led to that only goal for Arsenal in that game. So for me, I believe the intelligence of Kai Havertz is really brilliant for this Arsenal team, and I believe that this is just the beginning, because obviously he has been injured for the majority part of the season, but coming back now to help this team is really commendable. So for me personally, I think I'm pleased about the result of the game, and I'm pleased with the way we managed the game. So now we have an advantage going into the second leg, at the Emirates, I think it is something great to happen to Arsenal this season. So for me, I think it is a great game. So these are just my own observation about the game. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll see you soon in another episode. And bye for now.